Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that's, well, let's be honest, it's not entirely above board. Take a look at Gekidami here. Anyway, I'm DDK, host of the show, joined as always by gaming aficionado Gekidami. Today we're going to be playing Warframe.
Oh.
Why don't you fill the people in about what this is? Old Gekidami, old pal.
I think I will be playing Warframe today.
Oh wow.
What's this? No, for the game. Yeah, it's now apparently down an update. It was really quick, but now suddenly it's not. So.
Well, this is going to be the best episode ever then.
What is this then?
See if I can.
What I don't quite get what's happening right now. It said that it was really small. Now suddenly it's gone to 1.3 gig. So.
Is that little thing at the bottom? That's the orange loader.
No, it's actually an application update through PlayStation. So.
Huh. Yeah, when I started this game, an update kind of snuck up on me, because even though this game was supposed to keep itself up to date, as you say, I think a patch came out hours ago or something.
Yeah,
that's the only logical explanation. So it was at 95% when I booted the game up.
The game is on my PlayStation 4's dashboard, and
Oops. Don't want to be starting the game.
it's on my PlayStation 4's dashboard, and I have the update auto update stuff. But I guess no.
Well, maybe it's gonna play a little tutorial here that the people can watch for a second.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I don't think we have anything else we can play right now either, do we?
We have nothing ready to go. No. You are required to have a Warframe account. Oh. Then maybe.
Wait, did you say you downloaded those PlayStation Plus games?
No, I didn't download them. I just.
Oh.
Well, I couldn't because I only grabbed them the second before.
Yeah, we
sat down, and two, I have to swap in games because I'm not a PlayStation Pro Elite.
What do you mean?
Well, because PlayStation Pro people have big hard drives, don't they?
Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Yeah. Oh no, because I've watched you play Bloodborne and Wise.
I see what you mean. Well.
That would have been funny.
Oh yeah, but you can't because you have to watch it in a.
Whatever, I don't care.
Well then I could.
Well, I guess it's pointless. But hey, all day would be.
I don't think.
Oh, do you have any other games though that you can?
I think we were gonna eventually get around to me playing. What's it called? That anime game thing, the classroom thing.
That's on Steam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can we switch that now?
Try and switch to that. All right.
Do you have time to do that now?
Yeah, I guess so. Let me throw up technical difficulties as I swap out the game.
The future thumbnail for this video.
We're experiencing minor technical difficulties.
So the idea, of course, we didn't even fucking say it yet. We're going to play Warframe. Normally it should have been fully updated for me, but I guess it wasn't. So fuck that. I guess
ruined everything.
Yeah.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
So how are you gonna? Are you just gonna watch the stream, or listen to the stream back or something?
I guess you could share it on Discord, and I'll just go off audio. I could go without audio. I mean.
All right. Turn on screen share.
The PlayStation Plus games. There's quite a lot of PlayStation 4 games. Quite interesting. So what's this game called? Doki Doki?
Yeah. Doki 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 Literature Club.
Oh yeah, I see it there. Okay, just renaming the stream. I assume there won't be annoying. Okay, and now it's just.
I think this game is mostly text anyway. So.
Yeah.
That's what I love, so.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's text. Oh, well, this is look, it's only 5 minutes in, right? So, you know,
Yeah.
it's not like it's taking too long.
Okay, so I'll bring down the technical difficulties. It's not quite full screen, but close enough.
I mean, it looks like a full screen on the thing.
And it's like running in a full screened window. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Damn.
Well, it looks like a cute little anime game. It's talking about.
Cute. Oh, I don't know why I'm holding the controller. I can expect something to happen there. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Oh no! For content warnings, please visit http://ddlc.moe/warning.html. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you're at least 13 years of age and consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. I guess they're not trying to hide it then.
No, seemingly not. No.
Team Salvato. This game also for children or those who are disturbed. Honestly, cheesy music is playing.
I hear that.
Sweet game. This full screen is going to screw up everything. Yep.
Oh no, more technicalities.
Oh, I can't see a fucking thing. Oh, more technical difficulties.
Oh no!
I can't actually see, it's like weird. There, back to window.
That like made your voice come out.
That was weird, yeah, the whole monitor was like flickering.
Yeah, that's weird. Your voice, your audio coming from my end is actually all like messed up. What the hell? That was like screw your graphics card in some way.
Yeah. Did not like that one bit. I'm going to tweak the music down a bit.
So,
and I think that's everything. I'm going to start the game. Actually, maybe I can full screenize this actually. Now I think about it.
No, it's full screen now, isn't it? Check the stream. It's a black border around it.
Full screenizer.
Ooh, that's amazing. That's so meta.
Inner workings. I can't even get this off now. It's like stuck. Close. There, it
technical
worked.
difficulty. How much more technical difficulties?
Oh,
it's
not good.
What have you done?
The full screenizer just drove it into a. Oh, balls! This is. Right, I'm out of that full screen.
Oh god.
Okay, I won't do that again.
No, don't.
DDK. This is going well.
This is going amazing. Oh, okay, we're in the game already.
Hey, I'm assuming that's a girl. Why not?
I forgot what guys in this game. I've got my image.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Studying around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she keeps going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha!
From her eyes, is she blind?
Well, no, they're the, you know, the bracket colon thingies on your keyboard. Oh. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe that's only because I'm a piece of shit. You say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. Nah, never do that. That's mean, DDK. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. What do you mean I'm a light touch? Whatever you say, Sayori. We crossed the street together and make our way to school. As we drew near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, DDK, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. I lied. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I mean, she's bound to put out eventually, right?
So what's the actual gameplay to this?
I think
get conversation places at one point.
Yeah, I think eventually this is a choose your own adventure. I mean,
right now the game's really just like, you know, telling you what you say, which is kind of confusing to me.
Yeah. Sayori likes to. I mean, we have to at least reach the first bit of disturbing stuff, right?
I guess.
Hopefully that comes soon. Sayori likes to worry a bit too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
You're weird.
I was talking about how worried that you won't learn to socialize or any skills before college. Pfft, socialize, who needs that? Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
Why?
And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. Who are you calling a Ned, a non-educated delinquent?
Oh,
Because
fuck.
you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right?
So
Do you reckon NEET is like the
do,
Japanese version of Ned and the English version of Chev?
So I get maybe. What? So that's what happens with like people who play anime, watch anime and play video games, like become delinquents.
Honestly, I've never heard the term NEET before.
Let me look it up whilst you continue.
Don't make me worry. Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, all right. Do I have a sound effect of Bobby Burton saying "all right"?
And a young person who is not in education, employment, or training.
Sounds like a chav.
I guess in that case, it could be someone who like stays in the room all day watching anime and playing games as well.
I'll look at a few clubs. If that's what makes you happy. No promises though. You at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl who's wearing like some strange snake scale shirt there? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. School. Maybe she's at the school. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Damn it, she's sticking her nose in. Let me choose my own club. Sayori must have come into the classroom whilst I was spacing out. I look around and realise I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here, spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Damn it, this ain't the kind of... Know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Well, I guess you would have to end up at the literature club, otherwise this game is horribly named. Not that I was ever aware she was any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. I was once part of a book club.
Really?
Yeah. It was the shittest book club ever, but you know.
Alright.
We read 2 whole books, and then the club kind of disintegrated.
You guys, because you weren't supposed to read book, you were supposed to talk about random shit under the guise of being in the book club.
Getting drunk.
I quickly looked this up, by the way. It seems this game isn't actually a Japanese game.
Oh, it's just
It's made by
Japanese
Team
style.
Salvato, apparently. Yeah. It's
So
got
I
2
guess-
anime artists on it, I guess. But
Yeah.
the lead developer is not Japanese at all.
Since she was the first to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of Vice President. Why not President? That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Anime.
Come on, please! How about no? Why do you care so much anyway? Well... I kinda told the club yesterday, oh come on, is that this entire thing? This is our ulterior motive? Bet she wouldn't even speak to me if she didn't have anything to gain.
Nope.
And that's
she's a woman, of course not.
Cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. And you won't be able to keep this promise. I guarantee it. I can't tell if Sayori thinks I'm gonna join the literature club. I won't.
I won't. We really need that soundbite from Batman.
Yeah, it's just so
I can't find it. I can't find it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Damn, I caved in like less than a minute.
Who can resist cupcakes?
Yay! Let's go! These cupcakes
yes,
are really shit.
Nezuki made them.
What, the other one?
Yeah, someone.
Thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
There you go.
Well, that's you know, most people do, right?
Yeah,
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new members here. Excellent. I told you, don't call me a new member. I'm here to eat a cupcake and then I'm going. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Probably doesn't help that I'm bloody illiterate myself. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Damn, this is
How old are these girls supposed to be?
You know, high schoolers, right? 13.
15? 13?
13 in Japan, but localized they're 18.
Alright, I see.
DDK, what a nice surprise! I'm not even going to
her?
keep track of these voices because she's going to be called Girl Free forever.
I was about to say, I guess you know her, but you still call her Girl Free.
Girl Free, you alright? Welcome to the club!
I guess she's that neat person who made the cupcakes.
All words escape me in this situation. Although I guess that's a feeling you often have. This club. They don't read books. It's just an excuse to get drunk. It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at?
Your breasts, that's for sure. You got none.
None, yeah. If you want to say something, say it.
Oh wait, can you... I don't know if we're going to stick
Sorry. Natsuki.
Oh, she's Natsuki?
Humph. I guess girl 2 is Natsuki, yeah. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognise. A small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Oh, that's why she's less
just
gifted
the one who
in the
made
cup size.
Cupcakes. Well, she made cupcakes to make up for it, for a cup size.
Well, you sold your soul for them, so...
Going to Sayori. You just came to ignore her. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. That's right! It's great to see you again, DDK. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked. We were in the same class last year.
If you look there, you can see that besides hair and eye colour, those two characters on the screen have exactly the same face.
The disgusting clown. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league.
Oh!
So having her smile at me genuinely makes her feels a little... You too, girl free. Come sit down, DDK. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. This is the perfect thing to argue over. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Wow, these cupcakes are probably like made of sheer pot or something. They're going to be drugged to the gills. That's where all the disturbing stuff starts. Ta-da! Is it going to be like a plate full of human skulls? Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off a tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated.
That's like a cutaway image.
Cats. Nope.
What? That's lame.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were this good at baking, Natsui. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monika and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful as she's already managed to get icing on her face. Damn it, she eats like a slob. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, look at the best angle and take a bite. It's always important. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Damn it, I wouldn't eat this. She clearly knows that something's wrong with it. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavour. I wonder if she made it. This is very good! Are you not flaky? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. Sorry, said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. Damn it.
Shouldn't know you specifically coming anyway. Like you specifically, so no, it's impossible she made them specifically for you.
Yeah, but you know, I've got a big head. I'm the centre of this universe. I give up on this weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set of tea in the classroom? Yeah, teacher lets us do whatever we want. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. True, I wouldn't be able to sleep unless I knew you enjoyed this tea. Monika raises an eyebrow and smiles at everyone. So, what made you consider the Literature Club? I was browbeaten into it.
Correct.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seems really happy here, so...
Like, the game could at least let you pick that one.
Is this game just a visual novel? I mean,
apparently it gets like weird, this one, doesn't it? But it surely can't just... I don't know, I guess it is just a visual novel?
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Exciting, good. Monika, I'm surprised.
Wasn't this game recommended to you by our resident weeaboo?
Oh yeah, Smegzilla himself.
Smegzilla.
It's got to be good, right?
I don't know. No,
I know nothing about this, by the way, other than that what it's told me thus far. I mean, I apparently something disturbing is in it, but that's all I know.
Well, the game tells us that right at the beginning. I guess I don't know anything about this either, other than it's not made by Japanese people.
How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. When you were leader of the debate club last year, oh, the debate club. You must be the most boring person alive to get involved in a debate club.
I don't know, maybe like a really heat debate. Maybe it's like internet blood sports debates.
Whoa.
You're familiar with that new meme, the internet blood sports?
I'm not sure, I don't think so.
It's just a random debate, some hosted by some channels where people just scream at each other all the time. It's a new thing on YouTube. It's the new thing. It's the new hot shit on YouTube right now.
Hot.
The Tism fests.
Tisms.
Tism, people throwing Tism fests, yeah.
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs, especially the Tism fests. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget, publicity, and internet memes. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That encourages others to get into literature, and I'm fulfilling that dream. Our first book, Perks of Being a Wallflower. That was the first book in the book club I joined.
Wait, what? Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Yeah.
The fuck was that about?
It was a so-so book about coming through puberty.
My god, that sounds lame.
It had an undercurrent about him being abused by his uncle or something. That was kind of confusing.
Did it go into great detail about how his uncle filled him?
The second book was 1942, so that was a
1942.
Whatever the year was, 1960 something. The one with the bloody... Yeah, 1982. Yeah. Whatever.
That book, I don't remember that.
It was really great. I mean, that was a decent book. The Wallflower one was lame, but...
Yeah, 1985.
Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. Yeah, well, you know. Must be hard to start.
1984, George Orwell.
1984.
I knew it was 1980s.
Never read Animal Farm. If the book club had been still going, I'm sure I would have read that eventually. But we only had 2 books before it disintegrated. Of people being sick constantly. You can put it that way. How many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I'm worthwhile. That it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it, so this club is like 4 people and I'm the 5th. That's stunning.
Yep.
That's massive.
5 people.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Well, I mean, I guess they have different hair. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3.
No, different sizes.
Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, DDK, what kind of things do you like to read? There's a lot of pictures. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not that much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? He can really, since he's one chance to impress these girls, and he blew it by saying manga. What a weeb.
How Japanese names like Yori and Monica anyway.
Well, you know, it's his revenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say, your animal feel is the Red Alert 3. Red Alert 2, sorry.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yori's sad smile. Anyway, how about you, Yori?
The Communist Manifesto!
Well, let's see. He touches the rim of a teacup with a finger. This is going to be a massive autobiography, a bibliography in it. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
She ain't gonna give names.
The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I mean, if that's how you're going to answer, I could have come up with a bullshit answer like that and just described the manga story without actually saying that.
Yep.
Goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obviously by the way the eyes light up, finds comfort in the world of books. Not
Wait,
people.
she says that she was reserved and timid. Isn't she like one that's said to be like the leader of like the popular girl in school? Is it her or the other one?
The debate club, no, that was the other one. That was the person who was the leader, who is the leader of this place.
But she's...
Or the vice leader, one of it.
You're supposed to be really popular? Or am I just mistaken?
No, the leader's that one that made the cupcakes, and then the vice leader is the...
Alright.
But you know, unlike a lot of things, stories with deep psychological elements usually emerge for me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Is it coming? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to make us vomit? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone
Can you smell?
Can you smell? What the rock is cooking. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, it takes me to the wonderful world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Hey, don't look for me for inspiration about horrible things. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give me that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So he sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Touch me again and I'll break your neck. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I'm down to write a few poems and get really angsty if you'll date me. Oh well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself, even the truest form of bone idleness. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Damn it, Yuri must be writing about Yuri. Oh, I'm wanting to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, this is a great club so far.
Yeah.
I have an idea, everyone. Is this how the club is?
How does this?
We down the
Yeah,
brass
like
tacks now.
the fuck. I mean, why isn't they like saying this is the book we have to read or anything? Like, what type of club is this?
I guess the literature club must be slightly different from the book club.
In Japan, I guess.
Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monika. I mean, where are the bears? We should be quaffing down beers as we discuss this book.
Because that was like in your.
It was,
you
yeah.
did. Wow.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. There we go. This is a great club.
What?
Let's go home now. This 5-minute club.
5 in the club. Let's all go home, write poems each in our own corner.
Literally, I'm going to download my poem off the internet, and like, there you go, job done. Then I might shuffle it a bit so that it doesn't look like it's been taken from the internet. And next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! But this will be poetry specifically tailored for the club and not true from the heart. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, DDK? Oh god. This is literally wasting my life. I could be reading manga or playing games right now. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. I'll leave it for the last moment and like do it in the last 5 minutes, or even in the classroom at the end of class.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's still one problem. I mean, nothing says I have to do it well. What's that? No, we're back on the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. No doubt it's the cost of joining this club. I bet it's like 15 quid for the...
Your one, 15 quid.
For the subs. Oh, I don't want to pay the subs. I never said I would join this club, and now I definitely am not. It's a sack of shit, you've not sold it to me.
In that case, you can fuck off.
I'm not paying them subs, 50 quid. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Spits right in her face.
I think you only like took one
chews
bite
the
of a cupcake as well.
and spits it in the face. Eat shit. I still have other cups to look at, and yeah. So yeah. Bye. I lose my train of thought. I mean, I'd already be after shoving that shit sandwich right down their throats. I'd have been right out the door before even they could have a chance to respond, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Awful girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Don't give me them puppy dog eyes. This is the whole club is basically leaning on this. If I left, the club would disband like in 2 weeks or so. I'm the glue.
The 5 member minimum.
I'm sorry. I thought, you ate the cupcake, you drank my tea.
You talk to us?
These girls, are they witches? And they've just poisoned me with their witch's brew.
Sayori, where's she looking? What's she looking at? She's looking out on the distance over there. Why?
Yeah, she's watching behind me. You all fucking weird. Call this a club. I'm defenseless against these girls. Damn it. Is he gonna play them all one by one, playing the field, dating them all?
This is the hentai game, but no wonder Smegzilla suggested.
Yeah, no wonder. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
Smeg, sticky
oh
fingers.
No!
God.
Smegzilla. That is, if writing poems in this, it's the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Beautiful girls, I'd pay any price, especially that one that's clearly underage. Right? Okay, I've decided then. Based off of absolutely nothing has won me over. Follow the call. I'll join the literature club.
He did that with guilted into it, wasn't he?
Guilty tripped into it then.
2 of them couldn't even look at him anymore. They were looking in the distance. Actually, no, 3 of them were.
Look at the girl with the green eyes though. They're hypnotic eyes.
She stared at you. Yeah.
Oh, those eyes are grabbing in, reaching to the very back of your scrotum and wrenching it out. Oh! One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Now they're looking at you.
My scrotum! Yes, I'm so heavy! My scrotum! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. No!
Oh, shaking.
Hey, my scrotum! You really did scare us for a moment there. What with the utter dog shit response you gave us. I mean, I replaced scare with really insult us and insult our intelligence. Like, if you came and go, nah, I won't. Fuck you then!
Oh, that's, I guess that's an honest thing to say. I'd be kind of pissed too if someone gave eat my cupcakes and then leave.
I'd be super pissed. Then that's what makes it official. She struck in that pose right in the middle of them, and they all stood in a row.
Whoa!
Welcome to the literature club.
Ooh,
da,
yeah.
da 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 da.
Game!
Thanks, I guess.
What the hell? Your mic's lodging itself.
It's the first bit of psychological horror, what can I say? Okay, everyone. And with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. What a good meeting that whole club.
What a meeting that was. They literally just convinced you, I guess, to join.
Join. I guess I guess the next club meeting will be longer.
Oh wait, that assignment's still on. Jesus Christ.
Remember, tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. So is the next meeting tomorrow? Monica looks over at me once more. DDK, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Well, actually, I have a poem right now. Sunshine is the darkest shade. There you go.
What?
There was a poem. I really reached deep for that one. Yeah. In fact, I'm sure I can find a poem deep within my archive of sounds here.
The ultimate failure.
It's on now.
There was a poem. Yeah. Can I really impress the class start Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Yeah, why not? I already feel the anxiety welling up in me. I mean, yeah, I guess anxiety. I mean, if it makes you uncomfortable, you should have joined in the first place. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey, DDK, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
No.
No. That's right, Sue and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for club. What, you mean you couldn't wait for 5 minutes? I mean, that's clear how long this club lasts. And this club's obviously not the first meeting because they've been going for a while.
Oh no, stream's been going for 40 minutes, that's more than 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, but we spent like 10 minutes getting the ball rolling. Sure, might as well. Yay!
Oh, they swipe.
Yeah, changing background back to this
Well, it's
background.
the same background to this one, yeah.
Well, with that, the two of us depart the club route and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Oh, Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Just one.
Or all of them.
Or all of them. Oh yeah.
That's what they call a harem.
A harem.
Harem. Alright!
Alright.
Wow.
Alright.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and my good fortune will find me. I've just opened history, whoops.
Alright.
I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight.
Yeah,
Just in case you need to revise the old history there.
Oh,
It's time to write a poem. Gameplay.
Oh!
Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever makes them. Ah, I see. So now we need to.
Oh, so that's for gameplay, so Jesus Christ, okay. This is one out of 20. Can you flip through pages?
So I guess this is going to determine what kind of disgusting sociological mess happens. See if I've only got a choice of 10 words here. Perhaps I have to pick 20 times.
There's only 3 of the girls, so there shouldn't be 4 of them.
Perhaps these are the only girls. Alright, so what, we click on a girl? Nope, can't do anything like that.
I guess we'll just
pick.
a 2. What girl are you going to be aiming for?
You like the look of tone?
I know what girl you're going to be aiming for, I guess.
Oh no, don't care really.
I guess Monica isn't there because she's too high level.
Yeah, she's too much. Let's see what we got. Well, you said a tone, so I'm going with that. Word 2.
I guess something changed. I guess you see expressions, you had words.
Yeah, so this is
I guess you can,
building towards.
Hmm.
How about
No,
warm? Yay!
I guess she
So
likes
cute
warm.
stuff makes her happy.
Cute stuff make you one in the middle happy too, though. She likes cute stuff. If warm, cute.
Maybe sexy stuff or something affects a different one, like lipstick and romance. And like dark stuff probably makes the pink-haired girl like alone and disarray.
Maybe.
Philosophy. Let's have. How about dazzle?
And there again.
Ah, Destiny. We can't turn down Destiny because it's such a cool game.
Destiny! Cruel. Oh, she
She
likes
likes Destiny.
Find Destiny on Twitch.
How about music?
Music! Oh, Jesus Christ. She really likes everything you pick. Crazy.
What about yeah?
Oh, she's the dark one then.
Yeah.
She's the one who likes the dark stuff.
Now we kind of got a vague idea as to which builds to which girl. I guess we kind of pick a girl now, don't we?
Oh, we didn't pick out what the middle one is yet.
I
The
guess
flower. I think the flower should be the middle one.
No, I think stuff like rainbow and milk will be the cute girl with the bow.
Yeah.
Things like lollipop and giggle will probably be the middle one. Things like disaster and uncomfortable
Yeah.
will be the
Control.
other one. Unless she's like wild and things that are like energetic being the middle one. Let's try uncontrollable and see if that gives us any more variable. No.
No, it's yeah.
So like for this one I imagine sensation will make the middle one. Let's test that theory. No?
Oh, what? What does she like? I guess it's dark. Oh, I guess you may as well aim for the girl with the dark hair, so you pretty much got now. So pick the spies next time.
It's a bit hard now.
Vasti? Vivacious?
Yep.
Yeah. Shame. Oh, what the hell? What's she like Shame for?
Climax.
Climax! Go on, Climax! What's she like Climax? Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like Climax? This is going to be the best poem ever. Party?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. That middle one really hasn't jumped once yet.
No. Hop. Ooh, there we
Oh,
go.
wait, hop. Oh, why'd she like that for? Hop? What the hell does that even mean?
Sadness.
She likes sadness? What?
Valentine.
Oh, I guess she likes romantic stuff?
One more.
Papa!
Papa! Oh, no.
Papa. I guess there's one more.
Oh, God, I have anime. I mean, you wanted to join
Anime! Oh, you did, yeah. Okay, I can anime.
There we go. This is built the whole game. This is like Silent Hill. Shattered Memories, where you have to build your psychological profile.
I guess so.
That probably has profiled as deep. This game probably knows more about us now than... Hi again, DDK. Welcome back to the Literature Club. You passed out there for a sec.
I guess you're back in Literature Club.
Damn. Glad you didn't run away on us. Oh, yeah, it would have been kind of difficult. Don't worry. I'm in it for the long haul. I wrote this great poem. Oh, climax.
20 words. 20 random words.
You just wrote 20 random words. You wrote climax?
It's a haiku. See, I wrote them in
the higher state mater.
The higher
This
state
might be a
mater.
little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club.
Damn.
It's the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, DDK. I bet they're all like, because I didn't show up at the beginning of the club, like, he's not here! Stack of crap!
It's abandoned us.
Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too unwarming of a commitment for you. Yeah, I mean, it's like, what, 5-10 minutes of every day, this. Look at you dive headfirst in the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slag. So he told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too, I could have joined like an athletic club and improved my physical form. But no,
You fat
I'm doing this waste of time. I didn't know you planned to come in and hang out or what. But if you don't let it take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I thought the club would end more quickly. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the classroom. But surely that's already a relationship bonding there, and both have a deep, rich love for manga. Natsuki keeps herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. DDK always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Damn it, this is busy work. Fuck this. Like cooking, cleaning my room. What? How dependable. So he's seen your bedroom. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting during sex. And you almost set your house on fire once.
No. We almost set the house on fire. Oh yeah!
I don't want to set the world on fire. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and DDK can become good friends too? Sayori. I needed to draw attention to me to say
The 3 dots.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Little old me? Not really, damn it. You don't have to stamp right on my dick. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. So I assume we won her, so it's kind of revolving around her now.
I guess so, yeah. Otherwise it's really convenient.
Oh, what do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Secondly, I don't want your shitty surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. And remember, I'm gonna clean up your room and everything. You had to hint that he's gonna look after you. That's what he was doing, laying the seed that he's a good husband.
I'm a good husband. I clean the room.
I clean rooms and cook for you.
Cooking.
Well, here. He reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. Didn't want you to feel left out. Damn it, my first book! I never read one before.
The only thing worse than the book as a present is socks.
Well, amazing socks. What if they're amazing pattern socks that look crazy?
What? Any socks are lame as a gift.
But where go through so many? So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's the Necronomicon.
Oh god.
It's a short read, so you should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. If it's Animal Farm, I'll scream. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Privately.
We're probably not gonna learn the name of it.
This is how is a girl accidentally being cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely will read this. It's gonna be the driest, most boring book in the world. Perks of being a wallflower. I unfortunately take the book. Oh, my uncle. Phew. Thank God you took it off my hands. Maybe it's like that amazing book I got as a gift one day from my housemates. It was like part 4 of a massive series of books, so I couldn't even read
amazing. Part 4. Socks are for nerds. Real boys ask for Minecraft Pocket Edition. Says someone in the chat there. So yeah.
I guess so. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in, I expect Molly to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Well, come on, I'm not putting the effort into this club. This club is only for 5-10 minutes. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. So this is the club, we just sit here, I sit here in silence. Or is this book now my participation in the club? Had she not gifted me with this, I would have been sat there doing bugger all or reading the manga that she'd stashed.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Is the trap been dropped now? I'm in it, deep. There's no coming back. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Oh, what?
Man,
What's for?
It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Damn it, that's a really hands-off club. I thought they'd assign a book, but this is the most rubbish literature club ever.
I guess you just sit around and read the book that you bring. Yeah.
Guess I could always read the book. Some of the book Yuri gave me. Chapter 1. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Damn it. That's why he likes to put books with lots of pictures. I could probably fall asleep right now. Is this the first veggies of something horrible happening? I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sairi's conversation with Monica. Probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though.
You're damn right.
Well, we can't give up. Don't give up! The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Oh, I remember the goddamn festival thing that we had to go to for the book club. You had like a little booth where you had to show off the book club. Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
Get people to sign up. That was amazing.
Whoa! How many people were in the book club?
Well, for the first week or two, like with most clubs, it was fairly busy, but then nearly everyone drops off.
How many were in the first week?
It was like 10, 15 people. But there's a fast drop off. The club has to be the best thing in the world, otherwise people ain't gonna stick around. It's really hard to keep people interested because everyone's just try hard activism the first week, New Year, kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
The idea of the literature club is too dense and intellectual. Not as dense as I am. But it's not like that at all, you know. Perks of being a wallfire? A light read. It's a light read. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Our first book, A Wheel of Time. Page 1 of 1000. Something that speaks out to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event Why don't you theme it around 50 Shades of Grey? Then you can get like
Oh
certain
yeah.
key demographic.
Hey, that's a book.
That's a book. So it's more important to figure out how people get to show up in the first place, you know? And after that they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. I don't have a creative mind. Well, what's this? Sarah's taking this really seriously. Well, yeah, she's vice president. No shit, Sherlock. It's rare to hear deliberating like this. I thought she was a useless, good-for-nothing sack of crap. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? I mean, we lured this chump in with just a cupcake and a cup of tea.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking! Damn it, the brain's on you. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right, let's talk about her even though she's in the same room. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes, but I hear she's a real delinquent.
While she is in the same room, she's you know, doing club activity, which is to sit on the opposite side of the room and read a book.
Sit on your own. This works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. The only thing my stomach creates is something you really don't want to get in on.
Oh.
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Yes, the mere mention of hunger. I'm hungry too. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling like a moron ear to ear. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, she has the trouble of finding any motivation at all. Whoa, I guess this game speaks volumes to some extent.
Yeah.
Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life.
I mean, you don't even need to actually play the game.
I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see in the world through her eyes. This is a really riveting bit of the game. Oh!
Whoa, what the hell? That's really,
Whoa!
really close up of that asset there. Okay, actually, it's kind of blurry now.
Just stretched, blurry PNG image.
Hmm.
I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. All I did was sleep the entire club. Didn't even read a word of that book I was given specifically for this club.
That's really
Jesus
insulting.
Christ, what a
You didn't even
sack
read your
of
poem.
crap. No.
Nobody read the poem.
I nearly fell out of my chair. Whoa! Can you do this? See, if he had that chair by that guy, was it PewDiePie's chair?
PewDiePie's show?
He's some guy, some YouTuber selling a chair that drops. And the meme is, but can you do this? Drop, drop.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah. Sorry, well,
Oh.
see that animation there.
Oh yeah, jump back.
Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. What can I say? It was a long, hard day of doing bugger all, slumping at the back of the class, towing the line. This isn't the napping club.
Well, that sounds like a good club.
Seriously, I mean, didn't notice. How long has he been asleep? I mean, you just left him alone and go to sleep. That
Yeah,
giving
but
you any direction whatsoever.
Come on, 5 people. You can't notice one person sleeping out of 5.
Well,
It's way
you
too
can
many.
eventually. Does our school have a netting club? I mean, I guess I could always leave this club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Well, you know, porn won't watch itself. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. I don't think so. I mean, anime books are so small, right? There's little comics you get. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud! Only absolute trash of the earth read anime. Manga. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. I saw him reading Dragon Ball Super.
Oh no!
Yeah. I know. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Yep, I looked out for you, alright? I saw you were asleep, whilst everyone else were like, fuck him.
I mean, woke him up.
It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? What? I thought my problem was oversleeping. Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. It would literally destroy your life to learn that you overslept. I mean, people would kind of notice at the beginning of the school day. Surely if you arrive at school in order and no one's none the wiser, it doesn't matter at all if you're sleeping. I can't even do that. I mean, I sleep during the day. Get my 40 winks in class. Look, Sari, it's written all over you. All the sweat dripping down her face. Sari glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I mean, I could just be a bit of an unkempt tramp. I mean, you know, I've got experience with that.
But all anime characters have hair sticking out.
And the smell. I mean, your sense of smell is probably dulled by now, so you don't get it. But Jesus Christ, you smell. It's down the side of Suri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Yep, that's right. I like to touch people.
Don't just touch her.
Man, I like to straighten out your chest as well.
You got the one breast higher than the other.
My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here.
That's disgusting.
It ain't a toothpaste stain. It's another kind of white stain. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. Remember, I put it there when I touched your room.
Just touching her.
Nobody would ever notice that. Stop touching me. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna actually, no one would notice it, because I mean, if they're not gonna notice me sleeping in the same room with 5 people, then they're not gonna notice a bit of toothpaste on your lapel.
Probably not.
Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they're too polite. Like you, Gekidami, you're too polite to tell anyone about their clear, life-destroying woes.
I won't embarrass you.
Don't want to embarrass you yet, not until it really hurts.
This is like really dark shit you're getting into right now. You're just blatantly abusing the skill.
Dark stains, yeah, he's quietly here.
That's the whole
I really don't care about this.
Downside of this.
Protagonist. He's been raising her. You meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, what do you think? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? They say we're gonna learn the deep dark secret that this girl is related to him. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button the blazer from the bottom. That's it. I can't wait to do this in reverse. Do we have to change the graphic now to one that's buttoned up? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind, and it's like too tight. That's why she keeps it undone. It's like squeezing it because she's taking one size too small.
Let's see if it's actual.
Oh, graphic.
Hey, actual cutaway. Wasn't the one for the cupcakes? It's like a little square come up with a picture of cupcakes.
This is like a 3D CGI image that's been kind of.
Yeah, this is like an actual art panel image. Yeah.
Hard. This is so funny. What is? Well, you're dressing me. I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Well, you know, I am a touchy-feely bastard.
It's very,
Call me Sir Creeperson. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Baka! Baka! It's okay though. I like it. We're happy like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. You almost pinched my soft flesh. The button might come off. Oh no. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. That's due to a slight weight problem. I have that problem. Does this thing even fit you properly? Well, you know. I did when I bought it. Damn. She's grown beyond it. With her strange looking 3D Donkey Kong legs.
So how does this game play? Does it play with the mouse?
I'm just hitting the enter key.
Oh,
yeah, mouse and keyboard there. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again! Don't say things like that out loud! That means I need to play the.
Yes! Yes!
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now. So yeah, just stop talking about your boobs. My sheer close proximity to them. Why does it feel like Sherry's blazer? Why does it feel strange to see Sherry's blazer buttoned up like that? I don't know, because you just buttoned up some girl's blazer without her permission. Just kind of did it.
Actually, it's really weird. Undo it.
But it feels so stuffy. Oh, there's a breast throbbing against it. It's not worth it after all. Hastily unbuttons the blazer once more.
Oh,
just so we can go back to the other graphic.
The other graphic of these characters, multiple poses with
So is that the point of this game, to unlock all the secret hentai scenes?
Probably. I mean, most other probably played this game with dick in his hand.
You got me with a dick in my hand! Sorry if it swirls and swirls around. Oh, you know, it's your joystick, isn't it? Controller. I told you this game supports joystick.
It is controller, yeah.
So if I keep it a button, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? Oh, I wouldn't say that! Not the kind of boyfriend you want. What kind of logic is that? Well, I mean, I assigned this logic in the first place. And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because the girl still in the classroom?
If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this.
And you better not.
Damn it. And you're better taking care of me than anyone else would. Anyway, so is she hoping for me? Am I just deeply under the thumb? Actually, no, I
guess so.
So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things! I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Well, Jesus, why do I turn... Am I some kind of psychopath or something? Like, I've turned this conversation that was supposed to be about my horrible staying up late onto just belittling her slightly unkempt, ever so slight unkempt, barely noticeable, just to turn away from the fact that I stay up all night reading manga and watching porn.
Apparently so, yeah.
Only if you focus on getting it to bed earlier. Oh, damn it. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Hey! I guess we're really better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. I'd forever put you to sleep at night. You're doing it again, sorry. Aw, but I was joking that time. Because this is Japan, right? So the doors are just unlocked, so you can just walk straight in, right?
I just walk through the paper door.
Man, impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the last half hour of sitting around twiddling your thumbs. A really great club that was. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share our poems?" Oh, finally, time. I mean, I worked hard on this. We picked 20 words. I want to see you use the word climax in the poem.
Climax.
Yay! And then I brought them to a climax. DDK, I can't wait to read yours. Wait, this is 20 stupid random words. I like that word.
Climax. I
like that word. Well, I like that you used climax. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sherry still trots away to achieve a poem. Do you reckon if you pick all the dirtiest words, the game's just smut? By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Pick 20 random words. You probably even picked those words off the internet. Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. This article from Wikipedia would have to do. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't we find someone to share with?
What?
And the girls go, "I'll share with you. I'll share with you." Well, I guess DDK, you're just on your own this time.
Yeah, 'cause there's 5 people.
I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica's wrote her in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit, a doctor's handwriting. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
I've got to. Oh no. Whoa.
Who should I show the poem to first? Now it's time for some multiple choice.
I'm gonna go for Yori.
Yuri's Revenge.
Let's stick for Yori.
Okay,
Let's stick for Yori.
all the way through. Yuri has the look like she's gonna drop some disturbing shit on us. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I could trust her opinion to be fair. I don't want to hear this shitty poem you strung together 5 minutes before class. You've even written on the back of your bloody wrapper. Chocolate bar wrapper. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. No, I'm not reading it out loud. Just kind of quietly showing it to each other.
It's so weird, isn't it? This makes no sense.
Oh, you used the word climax.
This must be what a club looks like, and it's just run by students and doesn't actually have any adults in it. It's
What?
just total fucking chaos and makes no sense.
Well, not all of the clubs in university were like that. Run by students.
Yeah, that's university. This is like.
I guess,
high school,
yeah, I
then.
guess all the students are adults, aren't they?
Mm.
Sorry! I forgot to start speaking. I was so blown away.
Retard.
You're such a goddamn motherfucking wordsmith.
What kind of idiot
It's
forgets
fine.
to speak?
Don't force yourself. I'm not. Clearly. I just need to put my thoughts in the words. In Article 3, you use the word climax. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading the poem, right? I mean, it's not that obvious, is it? I mean, 20 words. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. It was like the reading equivalent of paint drying. Is it that bad? Damn it, I need that sound effect as well. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh no, because I didn't act her with her raising her voice. I'm so sorry. Yuri buried her face in shame. She just dismantled my 5 minutes of work, hastily scribbled on the back of her cigarette wrapper. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes. We haven't really gotten anywhere. Why don't I read your poem first? It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's just been inside my mind there. 20 words, picked deep, that matched my psychological position.
Climax.
Climax. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing is I recognize in new writers is that they tend to use the word climax. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. What? Writing style? I mean, the only style I know is first person, third person, and second person. When Yuri finishes getting her revenge, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert on the matter. Jesus, goddamn, is she buzzkilling to know it all. Try hard. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. I mean, you sit up all day reading mangas. There's so many different kinds of skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. A little bit more complicated than the most complicated thing I ever read in a manga is Kiai! Not even finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time. Do you reckon we'll be like masters of poetry by the time we beat this game?
I reckon so. We'll learn the 20 words to every time to write the perfect poem.
It all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Oh, last.
Please do. Sunshine means the darkest time. The darkest time. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Oh god, this was... I would be so bored. Just really bored pretending to be interested in goddamn poetry.
I don't
Yuri
know. Maybe
smiles
a poem's
dreamily
really
at
good.
the rare
right?
opportunity for it. Which in itself is kind of funny. Yeah, but I have to convince myself it's interesting. It's not inherently interesting. After all, isn't this supposed to be the Doki Doki Literature Club?
Is it?
The Doki Doki Panic
Oh wait,
Club?
Jesus, that's what cut to.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Climax. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. So what do you think about that, Gekidami? Put your feelings on a piece of paper.
Doesn't even rhyme!
Don't I got to move and click outside the poem to continue.
Doesn't rhyme.
Not all poems rhyme, you know.
Oh, is it a haiku?
Yeah, it's a haiku. I'm
What's the
sorry,
rule of
it's
haiku again?
terrible.
What was that specific bit?
I think it's 575.
Oh, yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
I think Game Grumps found It's Snowing in Mount Fuji to be a great part of a haiku. Turned anything into a haiku if you say a few random sentences around it.
Alright.
What? I wasn't quite thinking that at all. I was just bored. My eyes had glazed over. The time I'll never get back. Does that count as a poem in its right self? I just said that then. It took you a long time to read. Ah, well, it's your doctor's handwriting, you see. Wait, you write like a real man in block capitals. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Oh, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. Did you feel yourself trapped in the whimsical world? Gekidami, do you feel like you were that last street lamp?
Yeah?
Is this whole game going to be a metaphor for that poem now? Am I going to be a last street lamp snuffed out by the monsters in this game?
Yeah, you're gonna have to play this game at least 4 other times to get all the endings for all the other characters.
Oh, I'm not getting them all. It wasn't too short.
No.
I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost, Yuri? I didn't necessarily get that from Lamppost.
I mentioned the ghost at the beginning. Yes.
Oh, did it?
Who?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, DDK. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all, after all. Remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They use it to more than just tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. You're alive, standing there before me, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. You hadn't thought of that? No shit. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Clearly she's a manic depressive.
Seems so, yeah.
Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Oh god. Why don't I start picking up on these things? I've been in this club too long. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
You're gonna have to go
Who
for
should
all
I
this
show my
work
phone to
each
next?
one.
Oh man, this is gonna take a
Holy
while.
fucking hell.
Let's go for Monica next. Hi DDK! Having a good time so far?
No.
No.
Okay, you can
Actually,
go on
this
this
should be
game,
multiple
no, not
choice.
at all.
Ah yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, this is trying to settle like a feeling of comfort in the game. And then when it strips you out into the dark, dirty area, you feel like you're just exposed and dirty, harsh world. Raw, bleeding with cuts torn open.
This game gonna turn into a first-person shooter at one point. Full 3D first-person shooter.
Like new activities or things you can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid the thing brings up, okay? I bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow, until I'm much more settled in. Going with the flow is the best way of life in general.
It is. Yeah.
The flow should be gone with. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Considering the shitty response I got in the last time, I don't really think so. Don't worry, DDK. I'll shit all over your poem too. I didn't even say anything about your poem. All she said about his poem was that this looks like an amateur's work. I didn't actually discuss it at all. I discussed her poem though.
Does that mean that the poem? Because like, if you pick other choices that are like contrary to
perhaps they might like it more. If you...
Yeah, but then the audience would like it more, and it's mostly X towards her. So.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon. Probably because it was a very scatterbrained approach. It probably has no tight leaning.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't wanted to my phone. I've reached his climax. What a great poem. I like this one.
Papa.
Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Yeah, Monica, why don't you tell me what I wrote in the third line there? I didn't actually read it.
Oh yeah, it's climax. Climax, Papa.
Climax, Papa. I wouldn't be surprised he had these sort of things in common. Ah, well, perhaps that's a clue. Perhaps this is stronger leaning towards Monica. Well, I guess, yeah, the girl with the bow was the one it kind of was mostly, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was the Yuri. I thought mostly liked.
I think it accidentally kept going to the girl with the bow, but maybe she had a slightly. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. Maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Like you blatantly abused her before.
Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem, especially the bit about the climax. Are you sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. Nah, Yuri's poem was a sack of shit. Something about a ghost and a light bulb. In any case, Sayori's writing gives a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I did include the word climax in my poem, if you'll notice.
And Papa.
And Papa. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Yeah, like blindly guessing. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to kind of find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of style. It's hard to say if this is tailored to what we've picked, or if we've been random.
Pretty sure it isn't. I'm pretty sure it isn't. I'm really sure it. I think the intro bit where Yuri, talked was because it was mostly towards her. I'm pretty sure. But I feel like the rest of it is just we would have got this no matter what. I think.
I guess one of the girls wasn't even a choice, so I guess...
She wasn't, no, Monica wasn't.
But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Well, I thought that was what writing was about, doing what other people want you to do. Because if it was free, if you were free to do what you want, then what would be the point? I just kind of laughed back at you. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. I saw it there in the bathroom. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A nosy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. There was a hole here, it's gone now. Now, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. Someone had their anus on the other side.
You can scroll down.
Yep, she's even hand-drawn a scroll bar onto the piece of paper for me to scroll down. Oh, how'd you do that? Especially Harry Potter. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. Hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Didn't rhyme again. So it's perfect. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So what do you think?
Doesn't rhyme.
It's very freeform. Would the term a real fixer-upper count here? If that's
How do you say that? Freeform. How do you know what that means?
Can I say it's very freeform whenever I think something's absolute pants?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. I didn't even notice.
No.
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Especially against living things.
Do I have real powerful? Yeah.
It's really powerful.
What was the inspiration about this one? Glory hole, someone in the bathroom. I'm not sure how to put it. Guess you could say just some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? No, I reply that epiphany as if I'm saying, an epiphany, huh? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. You writing this down, Gekidami. It's going to make you a better man. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper. I'll tell you it later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. Well, yeah, you will if you use one of those amazing expensive fountain pens. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Going with the flow is what I do best. That's my advice for today. I don't think that advice is particularly meaningful to good old go with the flow DDK.
No.
Thanks for listening.
Cool.
I think it would have been funny if we'd have called our character Smigzone. Sayori.
Smigzone.
Oh my goodness!
What are you gonna do there?
This is so good, DDK! Climax! Papa! Eh? I love it! I think general opinion is
This is delicious!
I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. Is this how she kind of taking the piss out of him a bit?
Yep.
I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why she's talking like that, like talking it to a child.
I mean, she kind of sounds like, looks like and reads it like she sounds like a child, yeah.
Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha 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 ha. Jeez. Yuri's opinion is way more constructive than this. Maybe in Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? And what was this about, Papa? I think when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a DDK poem, a DDK production.
Whoa! That's amazing.
And that makes it feel extra special.
A specialist, extra specialist DDK.
Do I have the sound effect that's the most important part? No, I don't think I say.
No, you don't know.
I can feel your feelings in it. So
Go on, you want a full Barry Burton soundboard at your fingertips. Nothing but Barry Burton sounds. Come on now.
You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Yep, and that's never gonna change now. Literally, his life is locked into this. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Once the opportunity arises for him to get closer to the girls, he's going to be locked in there. It's like I said before, DDK. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people? What do you mean? I clean your bedroom. Bloody hell, selfish. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori likes the full picture of my motive here. Sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. He's got motives. He basically sees a lot of free weekends and evenings in his schedule and wishes to fill them with a lady. Knowing that how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? What, by leaving me sitting in the corner of the room for half an hour?
Sleeping.
I'll make my way of thanking you.
She'll wake you up.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. No, she did. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? It's just gonna be just racked with despair.
It's better be bullshit.
I'm really bad at this. God, I'd be so fed up of this, going through the club and everyone just trying to be sheepish and like
just
humble bragging. Oh, I'm not so good at it though.
I don't know if maybe with her it's honest. The other two definitely humble bragging, yeah.
We'll see about that.
Oh, wait, people placed this. Said that it was like. Oh.
The way you glow through my blinds in the morning. Just as day was dawning, it kisses makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to keep me out of bed. That kind of rhymed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret. But I trust you too.
Hey!
If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That's the best one yet. That's awesome. It rhymed. Parts of it.
Parts of it, yeah.
Hey Matt, hey, that's all I demand for a poem that rhymes, and that one rhymes.
It's weird because the second paragraph rhymes, but then not so much in the first one.
I don't know. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my sleepy from my eyes. I guess at least part rhymes.
Could have put head there. Rub the sleepy from my head. That would have rhymed with bed.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, is she even trying? Sayori, you screwed up the rhymes. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? Oh, come on.
What's really good
if she just phoning it in? No, I made it rhyme, see? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. I did it whilst you were napping, that's why I didn't wake you up straight away.
I'll just, yeah, she's right in front of you on the table.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Mine was done on the back of a cigarette packet on the way to school. Don't be so mean. I still try my best. Yeah, tried your best. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem, but come on, you just said I want breakfast at the end.
That's cool.
I guess it kind of reminds me of the song that goes fried chicken at the end.
Oh.
It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Ooh, eggs Benedict.
What's that?
Even though you were late to school? Yeah, I'm scatterbrained. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah, I had no choice. I was told to. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, putting this club together. I could be reading Dragon Ball Super now. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Oh, I guess I look forward to it. Only one more choice now. I think I'll choose the empty space next to Natsuki.
The wardrobe in the background.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. See how you use the word climax here? It's a little bit blunt. Well, excuse me!
Princess.
It's not like I said it was bad. I was just saying that you're bad. I just didn't evoke my emotions. Well, I had the word Papa in there. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. I mean, I guess she did flash up the lease during that.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
Do you want to get smacked? Oh, yeah. I'll pass. That's how you dub in a sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Damn it, show me yours, show me mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly.
What again?
People can try.
That rhymes?
But that's about it. Damn.
That is shit!
Can't do any of that stuff. It's deep, man. Deep. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it, and you were right.
You're right to
I think it's a sack of shit. I can do more than try. I can
like
do.
it. You can't just choose if you like it or not. It's just.
I mean, it is a well-established fact that there is no try. Yoda has taught us that.
There's only do or do not. There is no try. Yeah.
Just be honest. I am. I'm sucking up to all you girls in the hopes one of you will be pity shamed into a night of awkward coitus.
Just to find their humble bragging.
Oh, you won't like it though. I wouldn't like it.
Coitus is pretty bad with me. I mean, okay. You can give it a try if you want.
Everyone in high school thinks that writing this has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
That is the way to get laid. It's the humble brag about your skills.
Well, you know. Wow, he's so... he's so humble.
Humble.
Listen, the point of poems is for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Oh yeah, that was the stupid poem from The Simpsons. April is the coolest month, coolest month.
Oh.
Now that I've said it right, do you feel like, whoa?
Oh, makes sense, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. See, people, all they can do is try. Like a doctor, he doesn't perform surgery, he practices.
Try. Oh yeah, good point. That makes sense.
It's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Whoa! Yeah, I did it bad on purpose. If I do it bad on purpose, then it's really good, right? Let's bring out the feeling in the last line.
That makes it not rhyme.
So you did? I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. Damn it, you gotta speak prouder.
Just showing an animation, a face we haven't yet seen.
Ha 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 ha! Look at a canine sneaks poking through there.
Whoa.
She filed that bastard triangular. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but legally she's 18. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Oh, that's amazing.
Phew, those 4 poems really got me pooped. I better go back to sleep for some more. For more R&R. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. They all look disappointed. You copied your poem off of bloody Reddit thread. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, and Yes, they are, by the way. They've got that, like, look of, like... They don't want to upset you, but at the same time, you can just see that dead look in their eyes. It's like, oh, God.
That was bad.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. Well, they are just 20 random words you picked at random. With a girl in mind, trying to please them.
That's not what poetry's about, though.
Yes. I mean, that's the only reason anyone writes poems, is because they've got a girlfriend and they want to impress them.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sora and Monica are happily chatting. They've already disregarded me.
But
I better go back
eavesdrop.
to sleep. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Look at them pairing up and leaving me alone. Goddamn stupid,
Yeah, you need a sixth member in this club.
They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Damn it, I guess they don't appreciate each other's style. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. I love street lamps and all. Yours is cute. I think that's a really good compliment. That there says someone's done a really good job, right?
Cute, yeah.
I think your effort is cute. Cute? You just completely missed the symbolism or something. It roughly speaks about rape.
Like,
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. About the feeling of giving up. I guess trying, yeah. How can that be cute? I know that. But giving up is cute because humans are so futile creatures.
Because her hair is
Their
pink
mere
and
efforts
everything, she's
are
cute.
I just meant the language, I guess. I don't know. I'm making this shit up on the spot, right?
She used the term eagles can fly twice.
She did use the term eagles can fly twice, but the thing is, basically she's disregarding the opinions of other people and insisting that she change it. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You lied? You're trying. See, just like the poem, she's trying, just like humans.
Oh, yeah.
Deep, that. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Well, as you know,
try, don't
we
you? Right, 'cause
humans,
that's all humans
we
can
can do is try.
Yeah.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, your poem was cute, by the way. You tried, after all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. How about you write a nice bit of detailed script about how the eagle soared? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Wow, yeah, that's the best way to.
What? What?
That's like
What?
That's like on Facebook where you unfriend everyone who disagrees with you, and then you have an echo chamber for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Which people did, by the way. I'm not. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And DDK did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I'm not your echo chamber, you stupid stuck-up bitch. I appreciate the effort, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
You don't want criticism either.
Surely they already know that writing style's been now. How long has this club been going?
2 days.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. DK liked my poem too, you know. In fact, he liked it more. He even told me he was impressed by it. Can you imagine, like, a stunning animation put into the scraping back of the chair and standing up? Oh! I didn't realise you were so involved. Go on.
But I can kind of imagine it, but then this would be like an anime, wouldn't it? So there'd probably be barely animation ever.
Yeah,
but I actually heard that
wasted all the budget.
I actually learned that apparently some anime only runs at like 3 frames a second because there's so little animation in it.
Well, you know, they gotta churn that out every week, right?
Speaking of which, I was watching the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super, or at least the latest English one, right? Because I watched the dub.
Yeah.
And something I noticed it's really weird. Characters don't blink unless it's to express a specific emotion through their blinking.
Now you've said that, I'm not going to be able to unsee that. I think you've ruined the entire thing for me now.
When you see two characters like just casually speaking to each other, they just don't blink unless it's like they look around and they do it specifically to express an emotion. It's really weird.
I know, right? They should have gone the way I did in Flash animation, just have a rubbish blinking cycle. That's like when you pose the flash, they're still blinking, and even the statue's blinking because it's how the eyes are.
Oh, human statues. I mean, humans just blink randomly, don't they? They don't like blink, only to express emotion. It's so weird. I noticed that. I just noticed characters just staring at each other without blinking throughout the speaking.
They've gotten around that problem in this thing though, because they're not even got eyes. They're just two black lines.
Just static images.
I didn't realise you're so invested trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well, in 3 frames of animation. Maybe you're just jealous DDK appreciates my vast bosom better than your flat chest. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I mean, guys, you didn't give me any advice. In fact, you didn't really comment on anything about my poem's subject matter. You were so vague. No, if I was full of myself, I would definitely go out of the way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Whoa. That was a blow. That was
that.
Shots fired there.
There was nothing cute about a poem per se, though.
No, not really.
I guess all the poems had a darkness to them.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah. That's what poetry's all about.
This is literally the club falling apart at the seams. If this argument carries on any longer, it's going to be the end of the club.
It's over. I reckon after all of this, it should be a game over and you start the game because you hit the wrong words.
Damn. Is everyone okay? You alright over here, love? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs grew a size bigger as soon as DDK started showing up. Whoa.
That is... Oh, damn it.
I mean...
More shots fired. Counter shots.
Is that a thing that can happen?
I guess she
You're basically a scientist.
She padded them out to make herself look more impressive to DDK.
Natsuki, that's a little... I guess below the belt wouldn't be apt. Above the belt.
Yeah, above the belt. Yeah.
This doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you! There you go. 2 voices. I don't like fighting, guys. Well, there you go. This is a fighting club now. And the one thing about Fight Club, we don't speak about Fight Club. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. If this is all the club's going to be is me settling disputes with my body, my flesh, just to be divvied up between them like someone's toy plaything. Then I'm all for it! DDK, you think I'm pretty, don't you? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I didn't really force much. Help me explain that to her, DDK. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning the most effective. Damn, I read that badly. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that too, right, DDK?
Choice?
Well...
Natural choice?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? I should have just kept napping. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh, that's a real choice in the game.
I have an opinion for you. Whoever have smelt it, dealt it. Yep, here we go.
What the hell? Wait, help me.
We're siding with Yuri, right? Unless your
Yuri,
feelings have changed.
No, I think Natsuki was kind of a bitch to begin with in this. She instantly like started dumping on Yuri's poem anyway. So
Natsuki,
like Yuri.
you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all! She said my poem was cute and effectively shat all over it.
I guess you should say that first.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Didn't even
That's
give it
true.
a second glance. She did, but she has bigger breasts than you. I understand, I say, nodding casually while staring at those breasts. Yuri,
Can't just padding this.
you're the best. You're a seriously talented writer. I stare
You're the
like,
best.
through the side of my
The
eyes at the
best.
girl. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, you can do no wrong. But here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. And because something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
Yeah, this is weird. Like you pick Yuri, but this seems like it could be way.
Yeah, he's kind of just fighting both people's corners.
Yeah.
And he seems to be laying down harder on Yuri, to be honest, because it was Yuri's fault.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
Let's see if we even given a different text if you picked
Oh.
who the other girl under.
Just turning that sword of Damocles right back on Natsui. You took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, I did, and she just ignored me. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What? No? Are you kidding? It's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think you should leave the club. What? You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? And now they have to live the entire rest of the school semester quietly, coldly hating each other.
Yeah.
That's as she clenches her fists. Her entire career is riding on this club. In the end, nobody taking her side. Damn. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Why don't we do that now? Why don't you walk straight out of the club, Natsuki? Sayori, she doesn't need to walk. You know what? I'm going to do that. Just spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Damn. Your face, your arse. What's the difference? Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. Personal property, original character, don't copy. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Whoa, that is edgy as.
Damn.
Gonna need less edge on that. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. Well, you know, she was bullied by Yuri, and then everyone took Yuri's side. I look across the room. This club is now underneath its a minimum quota. It must be disbanded. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. She's never going to live this down. He gingerly approached her and sit in the adjacent chair.
Gingerly?
Yeah, like gingerbread man. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten frustrated at being treated like that by that spiteful, venomous bitch? You did no wrong, Yuri. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, DDK. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now. Yeah, no, I stuck up for you. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said. About, you know, my massive heaving breasts. I would never do anything so shameful. You want to check them? So... Huh? What did Natsuki say? It's just extra estrogen pumping through the body, causing the glands. Extra glandular activity. Literally, he glanced over it. He's such a typical man. Oh, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Why don't you go and read that book I gave you? Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah, I'll make you some. Damn it, make your own goddamn tea. Okay, everyone. Good club today. We tore apart a member and made her feel miserable. We shit all over her work, and then made her the villain.
One of us had to partake in a fight and manage it. I wasn't the president.
It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing poems? Oh, it was a real blast. Real fucking blast.
That was.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. I don't think Natsuki was so keen, though. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Yeah.
DK, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. I didn't give a shit. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Sorry, it was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Hope we can do it again. In that case, let's do the same thing tomorrow. Oh god, now we can tear apart. Yes, they're getting completely off track a little, aren't they? Especially talking about literature.
I guess that's the way the game is. The game plays like that, picking those words.
Yeah, that's probably going to psychologically profile us a little bit more.
Kind of lame. They should have called it the poetry club in that case.
So your poems are turned out even better. I think when the poem bit shows up, it should be a 3D bit with a psychiatrist that goes, "Talk about how you feel."
Yeah.
I think to myself, did I learn something about the kind of poems everyone likes? Yeah, I guess so. Then you look, I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And that's myself with newfound determination.
It's like blatantly setting the objective to just impress a girl. It's like really...
Okay! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yes! Gonna tuck me in tonight? So he beams at me. It's been a while since you and I spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Cool.
Sorry about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. Wow, so they've shared poems before? I promise they're both wonderful people. Surely they would have fought the first time instantly. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. You know, I kind of fought one down Natsuki and Yuri. I basically fed her a dog shit compliment sandwich by saying something bad about one of them, and then something bad about Yuri, and then something bad about the other one again, just to get sneak my point across. The centre of that sandwich, pure dog turd. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Like, for example, Gekidami, you look really nice today. Your attitude could do with a little improvement, but I think you're doing really well overall.
Oh.
You know, DDK, it's nice to get some time in the club. Oh, dog shit sandwich! But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's, what I wanted. Ehehe! Every day's gonna be so much fun! I love fighting! And staring, doing nothing. Sigh. Looks like Siri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. His situation is dire, that's true.
What situation is in?
Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? He's basically, this is the story about his perilous situation. He's stuck in the friend zone 4 times.
Yeah,
he needs to climb out. Our brother needs to haul himself out the friend zone. We're just to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori. Damn it, as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this.
Do what on the poem?
This. Yeah, this is level 2 of the game. Let's see. So now we've learned a little more about them. We can get this now, right?
Someone in the chat said you Minecraft. Yeah.
Minecraft? Oh, he's referring to the other thing. Let's see, so she was... Let's try secretive. Yay! Then raindrops was mentioned in the poem. Yay!
I just started Doki Doki up there, but Doki Doki is literally something that didn't come up in the game yet.
Yeah. Well, Doki Doki means heartbeat, but...
It's what, heartbeat?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's kind of
It
weird.
means...
Got Japanese doctors saying Doki Doki. Doki Doki! To
Doki
check
Doki!
your pulse.
Firefly.
Kind of strange.
Not wrong.
Wrong!
Mm.
Childhood.
No!
Oh fuck. Socks. No wait. Explode.
Explode! You like that?
Entropy. That's not what you wanted to choose before.
Unrestrained.
Yeah, you got the same words as before.
Broken. It's the idea to try and figure the girls out and get one right.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
like, frightening.
Suicide.
Suicide. You know that she's going to end up suicide pacting at the end of this game, isn't she?
Pretty much.
Incapable. Despise. Basically everything really dark is her. Inferno. Whoops.
Oh, lazy.
That was lazy, definitely then. Tears.
Minecraft should be banned. It gives
We should have
7-year-olds
climaxes and
knifing over schools. I guess. I don't know.
Sticky.
I don't think I've ever heard of someone being knifed, a 7-year-old knife someone at school
Nice.
because of Minecraft. Essence? No, wait, no. Universe. No, Melody. No, I thought
Universe was
right.
her. Another day passes and it's time for the club's meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here in the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi DDK! Yo Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. Every day? I'm still just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. I guess it was just a 5-minute session before, but the last session was a full one. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I didn't use climax in my poem today, so you might not like it as much. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? I thought we were doing this literature club thing. I guess
Nah,
not.
I can wait. It was
No
actually
thanks.
be. Oh, damn it! I guess not.
Hmm.
Never mind.
That was a flat turn down. That was a date, that was. It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. I.e. this club. Why don't we take a long look at your purse, Sayori? Damn it. Her financial situation is dire.
I see.
Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Nervously retrieves a coin purse. She fumbles with the latch,
Do
gets
it.
over it, and flies, moths fly out. And suddenly she turns upside down, lets the contents spill onto the desk. Loads of makeup and lipstick stuff pours out of it. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. These 2 coins will get me my food, right? I can see right through you, Sayori. You wanted me to buy you your snack. Goddamn using bitch.
Says that the Fluffy Bread 2000 continues and says, "Cool boy, no cool boys don't play Minecraft. Only stupid ones play Minecraft."
Whoa. Gonna need less salt on that.
Yeah, we never played Minecraft on this channel, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
right. We never played it on the channel.
We played. Oh, Jesus Christ. we've played games like Minecraft though.
Oh yeah. How did you even know? It's simple. Of course, cool people play this. If you ever had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So if you're not hungry and want to keep
Sherlock Holmes, right here.
or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. Oh yeah, one more thing, fucking Columbo. One more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves only one option. Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Oh, that new one last.
Suddenly giggles.
Yeah, we read
Huh?
that.
I didn't notice she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yori, tell DDK to let me borrow some money. See, she's not even hiding the fact that she's a proper dole. I can't think of what the word is for someone who borrows money a lot.
A bum.
A bum.
I don't know.
It's also exacerbating the fact that I'm a miser.
Miser.
Don't get me involved like that, Suri. Look at these people dragging one another into these predicaments. I mean, is that all they're good for? Settling disputes. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little son like that, you're suffering your fair enough retribution. Damn, this is the worst day ever. I'm gonna cry about this all night.
Fluffy Bread says, hyperdimensions that tune in for cool boys, even cyber dimensions. And anyway, Minecraft not really popular. Into it, Tetris. Most popular Minecraft is like 100th down.
Is that like a mod of Minecraft or a level called Tetris mod? I don't know. Don't entirely follow.
It's not like, I guess it's like talking about almost time old popular, and it's Tetris, I guess. And Minecraft's only 100th down. 100th down still pretty good considering the games.
Oh,
Have you ever played the Hyperdimension games?
They're anime-based things.
Turn-based combat, yeah. Based in like video game console war universe. I never played any of those.
No, I've not played them. Did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. She just shook everything off with a bit of calm laughter, and deep down she's like dying inside. I really like when you speak your mind, Jerry. I just wish you didn't do it this time. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're alright though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
What?
Retribution.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's little devil inside of us all, isn't there? You see that hint? Is that foreshadowing that Yuri is one messed up woman? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But now, see, yesterday, the other day he was feeling like protecting her, but now he's like, shit all over her. Floodgates have opened.
Fluffy Bread says that no, it's not console war, it's an RPG game where you fight monsters and defeat bosses. I could have swore the whole like setting was like in a fictional console war universe. Like each character represents consoles or something. I don't think something else though.
You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Oh, it's all coming out now. It's only 3 days in. Is this the last day of the club? And where's the other woman, Naori? So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Damn it! This is pure trick upon trick. A dirty debauchery. This entire club is built around Sayori. She's the glue. I bet she tricked everyone. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Damn it, she knows me. Pap! Kia! That was a beat-down slap. Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow, what was... Huh? A cookie? A solid brick cookie. Wrapped in plastic. So he glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! Why didn't you slap me more often? I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big old bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. You're going for a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I eat that and all? Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. I would have been more happy if you gave me them both. given her own means, would Sayori be really, really fat?
I don't think fat anime characters are pretty rare, aren't they? Though?
Yeah.
In this, like, this kind of set.
Usually
It's
there's
fat in
one fat
Japan.
anime character that's like her entire character. She
Yeah,
doesn't have
so,
any personality apart from being fat.
Yeah. So I think Japan has like pretty high obesity rate actually. I think it's like behind US or well, at least it was at one point. I think it's behind the UK now as well. UK's kind of overtaken. I noticed that Fluffy Bread said that he has a PS4 and plays GTA 5, Little Big Planet 3, and much more. Well, I did look up Hyper Dimension Neptune. It does say here that the player takes on the role of the main protagonist Neptune, one of the four goddesses who is known in a long series of conflicts known as the Console War. Yeah, it's like each like set kind of a video like in a Tron kind of universe, I recall correctly.
Huh.
And it's like you know, it's like the regions each represent kind of more or less a console. And it's a Sega game, I believe, right?
Sega.
Right now. Continue.
Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sony suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Damn. That is absolutely barbaric. I'd put up the picture of the absolute barbaric meme, but I don't have it. Hey! You seriously do that? Can't believe you just done that! Yeah, you gave me a cookie out of the kindness of your own heart, off the back of your own sweat, and then I go and steal yours as well. She's not a very nice person, Sayori. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Natsuki really is having a good time at these clubs, isn't she? Every single day something rubbish happens to her. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Whoops. Monica isn't in the club room. Huh? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Yeah, only the girls that you could choose from are here today. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Uh-huh. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Someone's put a baby in the oven. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. She would stand up the whole club without giving us any warning, suddenly for a date. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are.
Super late.
I didn't mean to be late. Oh, I hope you guys weren't worried or anything, but today I entirely intended to be late. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? Nani? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Well, never mind that. I didn't start this. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. Oh, sorry, I really badly misread that.
Yeah, I was like, what? Wait,
My last
what?
period was a really messy one, so... To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time in the woman's bathroom. That makes no sense at all, though. You would have had to heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Whoa.
Piano? Yeah, the Moonlight Sonata.
She's in the piano club.
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I mean, if it's a school class, surely you will play music. Unless, like, you pick and choose your majors, but this doesn't appear to be university, so I wouldn't have thought so.
Maybe she's in the piano club.
But classes appear to run up until right before this club.
Maybe she was doing it outside?
Maybe she plays the class to calm the teacher's nerves.
She's lying for her teeth, that's what I
Okay.
think.
I kind of just started recently. It's 5 minutes of piano lessons. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's out of the question. All I can play is loud, 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 loud. Or that loud, 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 let down. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Oh, fuck's sake. You're really getting dragged into all this nonsense now. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, DDK. Moonlight Sonata.
Just for you.
Monica smiles sweetly.
So contorts the whole body to the left. Oh, the right.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that, but you better fucking learn it. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just a useless, banal argument about cookies. She used to leave out Shiori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Shiori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
The closet? What?
Into the closet. Now she's going to come out the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Perks of a Wallflower. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Damn it, she obviously read that book for the read together. Unfortunately, I've not even opened the cover of it. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. It only makes her hide her face deeper in a book. So everyone else just conveniently kind of wander away into a group of three to allow us to have a little private moment. Sorry.
One's in the closet, one's... and he was doing other stuff, I guess.
I was just spacing out. I'm under this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Do they kind of just all wander off to the far corners of the classroom so they can have private conversations?
Apparently so, yeah.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's fine. What did you think of the end? Is that the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just in case you read it too. How come you have two copies of the same book? Oh, damn it. You saw through my paper thin ploy when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean... Key! I just happened to buy two of them. Because that's what normal, rational people do, right?
Well, I mean, I
I
don't
see
know. Like, if I, well, no, I mean, surely if I like read the book and I was like, huh, I think, you know, DDK really like this book, I'd buy him a copy. I'm not like going to give you my copy, right? If I still want to keep it, I'm going to buy you one. So
how many things have you bought me?
How many things I bought you?
I think it must have been something. I mean, you got me something at one point.
I bought you that stuff for that Seriously Hungry episode.
But not books, I mean. Entertainment.
Oh, books, Christ. Entertainment. Never.
I guess it was entertaining making that episode.
Yeah.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me. I decided to let it go. But when you didn't buy those things twice, though. Or maybe you did. Maybe you bought some extra after you found how good they were.
I've bought some Camembert since.
Can't beat a bit of bear.
That's very nice.
Definitely start reading it soon. Well, obviously not very soon. Got too much more Dragon Ball Super to get through.
Wait a minute. We're talking about that thing that isn't aired yet. Damn it. Can't talk about it yet.
It's embargoed.
Yeah.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Damn it. It's a very engaging and relatable story. It might be to you.
Win Warframe.
Is that so? What is it about anyway? It's about this young kid who got molested by his uncle. Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. You didn't even read the blurb on the back or anything? You just slung it in the bottom of your school bag and let it rot there.
That's like really passive aggressive, isn't it?
The book is titled Portrait of Markov, Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Actual name.
It's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Is this book going to spell my doom? I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who has an uncle and moves in with a long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of glad that's not going to happen to me.
It's like spoilers, you spoiled the whole thing.
It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Oh, and she's rocking back and forth, enjoying the sheer torment of it all. It's going to happen to you, DDK!
Even experiments?
You are not a fan of this sort of thing, DDK. No, it's not that. I like to experiment, but... I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and recluse on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. She's at these kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. I can't wait to torture you, DDK. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be naive ones, letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I'm literally dangling on the end of your word, eating it up. I haven't lost interest or anything. I've been staring right at your face. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Hey Yuri, didn't you have a younger sister that you look after? I stopped paying attention to other people.
Oh no, the evil experiments. Wow.
I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a Doki Doki Literature Club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to, humble brag. Oh, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forwards to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had stowed in the dark recesses of my bag, hoping to leave it rotten there. Alright, it's fine if I dust it off here. I'm gonna read right next to you. Gotta read it next to you, otherwise I ain't gonna get anywhere in this world.
She can tell you.
You wanna read it to me, Yuri?
Backseat reading.
Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. It's reading in company with someone, I see.
So she joined the literature club.
So like when you get to like the darkest part of the book, she suddenly lets out a big cackling laugh. And you're like, oh my god. And they just tell you if I end up distracting you or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I seem to understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. As if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. You're probably struggling with that word. It means acquiescence. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. She's not even reading, she's staring at me. I realise that she's actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead, damn. Sorry. I think you probably misread this word, acquiescence. I was just... Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? Come sit on my lap. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk right up against Yuri's and hold the book more between the two of them. Damn, he's really putting in the extra effort now.
Wait. Them? Shouldn't that be us? Because he's talking in the first, starts in the first person and includes them both. Should I read that?
I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own coffee. Once we each lean in a bit more, our shoulders are almost touching. Yeah. Feels a bit like my left arm is on the way. So it did change from first person to third person, didn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That was a mistake.
Use my right hand to hold the book open. Unless, I guess that makes it feel difficult to turn the pages. Here, I'll turn it for you. Takes her arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. You can hold my breast if you want. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides under the thumb after she flips it to her side. I can see her frustration as I read so slowly. Damn it, I finished that page ages ago. But in holding it like this, we were huddled even closer than before, and everyone else haven't even noticed this. They're so deep in their own thing. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Is it Sonny? Can't remember, it is Japanese after all.
Yeah.
I'm Sonny! I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep
Okay, I
up
should change
with her.
animation so your eyes moved.
Whoa. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Oh, she's smiling now. See, it changed again.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, I remember all those times I was patient. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Press play to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition.
Oh yeah, we haven't
Enter
finished
to
that.
turn the page. We continue the first chapter in silence. What happens when it starts to become a real page turner and you get ahead of her? No, she's probably not even reading it. She's probably just enjoying the company of a man. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. Although you know that she's willing to open up her dark secret of suicide, because that was the word that she appealed to back in that poem thing. The thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like it can see into your head or something, but they're kind of like reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Relatable. Yuri remains silent for a second. I guess we've got nothing stood in the middle of the classroom again. But DDK, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her.
Yeah, it's not very
It's
much
so
of a compliment,
embarrassing if you think of that. Wait! Damn it, did he just lose bro points there? I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I didn't know you were self-conscious about this sort of thing. Jesus, you're self-conscious. Jesus,
Could you not know
Gekidami,
that?
you're so
Nothing but
shy all the
self-conscious.
time. Bloody hell. Didn't know you were self-conscious about it.
Yeah, how do you not know you're self-conscious about that?
I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. Kind of cute.
Cute, that's the other girl's thing. You can't hide
Calling me
everything.
cute. I used that as a put down to that other girl, and now
Oh yeah.
you're
that's
putting me down. I guess it's kind of cute. I guess this is just a long-winded way of getting back at her for that
true.
put
Yeah.
down yesterday.
Ha! See, you don't like it, do you? There you go. See, now you know how she felt.
Okay, everyone, getting steamy over here. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is going to make
let's
another
do this
20
again.
minutes, isn't it? We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yeah,
How many?
damn right. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing a thought. Is this poem going to be darker this time? Even darker. Pictures of monsters in them. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. No, it's not that. It's fine. Yuri releases a hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Would you prefer I read it with you? What kind of stupid question is that? Guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. Jesus, put me down, why don't you? That was my best advance. It'll be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. First 2 chapters? I can't finish that in one night! I got Dragon Ball Super to read. I stand up. I make a
Oh, I
mental
thought you
note.
just watch Dragon Ball Super instead then.
Yeah, but he's into his manga, and there's a serialized manga of Dragon Ball Super that the series is based on.
I know it's the other way around. The manga's a good series.
I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag.
No, actual. Oh yeah.
Oh!
I guess it'd be very good to save it if you're getting a bit too tired.
Yeah, alright, I guess is a good point. We've gone for
This is
about 2
2
hours.
hours
so.
30. Yeah, it's a bit. 2 hours 30. It's a bit quite long. Yeah.
Alright. Empty slot.
Empty slot. There we go.
Excuse
Empty
me.
slaves.
There we go.
Let's see if we can see the real date there.
Yeah, the real date.
We're not faking
See,
it,
this
everyone.
is live.
There you go.
I'm fully saved now, right? So there you go. That's the first episode of Doki Doki Panic. We literally weren't able to reach anything too unassuming.
Next time?
But luckily, that should mean the next episode will be all filler, no thriller. Oh, be all thriller, no filler, right?
Hopefully.
Spectator did indicate that it would be like an hour or so before it kind of got.
It's been 2 hours 30 now, so. If it's no Spectator, just skip and skips everything.
Oh, you can't skip all the text, it won't make any sense then.
I know in Spectator, you probably just watched like a fucking playthrough of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And wank to it ferociously. I bet he throws frame on this picture here. Look at the legs you can see there. Look at those short skirts. Come on.
Is that woman holding a shaver?
Wait, what is she holding? What is that, a key? What's that supposed to be?
It might be a pen, but with a thing on it.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a pen, yeah. I think it's a pen.
Can you tell me where the pen is? And it's here at the back holding the book. And yeah. So that's part 1 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Ha! I'm sure part 2 will be just the same. More of this fun club.
See, it's called it's actually called D8KI. D8KI.
Oh yeah, D8KI DKI.
That's kind of weird.
Must mean it's infinity there.
I mean, it's not the right way around. Kind of felt like it was lasting for infinity though. That 2 hours 30 you played.
Yeah, we got more of this thrilling thing to look forwards to.
Yeah.
So amazing bombshell. We'll pause it for now, and we'll catch you all next time.
Next time, everyone, part 2.
Damn it, I gotta finish chapters 1 and 2 before I come back.